All right. Check, check, check. All right, I think we got the audio working. Thanks so much for tuning in to yet another Harvey High School volleyball game. For those of you who are joining us for the first time this season, welcome. The boys are here playing their third home game of the season. These boys are 4-0 right now, undefeated, the senior boys volleyball team, but they face a tough test today in the visiting Woodstock High team. So, yet again, if there are any problems with the audio, please don't hesitate to let us know. I've got the microphone set up here, and I think we're good. Sometimes it's a little hard to tell. We'll run through your roster this evening for both the home and visiting side. First of all, in black for Woodstock, we have number 4, Andrew Watson, number 5, Sam Farrell, number 6, Isaac McLaughlin, number 7, Vincent Lemieux, number 8, Hunter Harding, number 9, Evan Findlater, number 10, Oliver Crossman, number 14, Braden Sheen, and number 15, Josh Lewis. Suiting up for your Harvey Lakers green and gold, we've got 8 boys tonight, a bit of a shorter bench, but we'll see if the boys are able to rise to the challenge. Wearing number 4 for your green and gold will be Archer Smith, grade 10 student. Wearing number 5, Ben Chessie, also a grade 10 student. There's quite a few of those on the team this evening. We've got a young team coming at you. Number 10, one of the elder statesmen, Logan Fraser Cole, a graduating student in grade 12. Number 11, Alexander Robichaud in grade 10. Number 12, Adam Barrio, the lone grade 11 student on our team this evening. Number 14, Mason Nicholson, the fourth of the grade 10 students on the roster. Number 16, Drew Halfyard, the other grade 12 student suiting up tonight. And finally, wearing number 17 for the green and gold, Reese Lenten, who is the fifth grade 10 student of 8 students total on the roster. So as we said, quite a young Lakers squad that is suiting up. And it seems like that is the whistle for the teams to take the court and get started. This is the first of 4 meetings between these two teams. We've got a home and home set this week with the Lakers hosting Woodstock as we speak, and the boys traveling to Woodstock on Thursday. That game slated for a 5:30 start. These teams will also face off the week of May 3rd to 7th. On Tuesday, May 4th, the boys will host Woodstock at 4:55. And finally, on Thursday, May 6th, the boys travel to Woodstock for the final game of this matchup, and that game will be a league game. This game, however, is just an exhibition, which means the boys will try to squeeze in as many sets as possible. And as we have the boys taking the court right now, we'll run through who you're looking at on your screen. Starting in the top right corner, I suppose. Oh, sorry, we got the action starting right away. Alexander Robichaud fielding that serve from Woodstock. Archer Smith with the set. Logan Fraser Cole knocking that over. Ooh, big sliding save by Vincent Lemieux, but that's not quite enough. The Lakers will take the first lead there. Number 5, Ben Chessie steps back to serve. This is the first Lakers serve of the afternoon. Big serve there, fielded by Woodstock. That not going over. Lakers going to cash in again. They lead 2-0 in the early going of this first set. There's Chessie with the serve again. Alexander Robichaud saving that. Archer Smith sends it over. So the boys look to reset. Oh, a bit of traffic up front. Lakers taking a 3-0 lead in the early going. Here comes the serve by number 5, Ben Chessie. Great serve there, and that goes over. There's Adam Barrio sending it over. Archer Smith with the tip. Looks like that may have gone over the net or something, but Woodstock is going to take their first point of the evening. Vincent Lemieux for the Woodstock team with his serve. Lakers will cash in there. Logan Fraser Cole, grade 12, steps up to serve, his first of the evening. Oh, we got a double touch. Lakers will take that point. They lead 5-1 here in the early going. Oh, sorry. Andrew Watson sending that over. There's Drew Halfyard with the hit. Vincent Lemieux coming up to save. Not sure what that is. Long-time listeners of these broadcasts will know that my volleyball knowledge is limited at best. So any comments on the referees' calls would be greatly appreciated. Oh, that just sneaks over. Ben Chessie with the big save. Nicely done. Here comes Alexander Robichaud, wearing number 11 for the green and gold. Lakers lead 6-2. Oh, good net front defense there by number 12, Adam Barrio. Lakers cash in. They lead by 5. Comes a serve from Alexander Robichaud. Oh, here's it was a lift. And we got a timeout by the Woodstock coach. High spirits on the Lakers bench as the boys jog off. Once again, we'll run through those roster numbers for you. Wearing number 4, Archer Smith. Number 5, Ben Chessie. Number 10, Logan Fraser-Cole. Number 11, Alexander Robichaud. Number 12, Adam Barrio. And number 16, Drew Halfyard have taken the court so far for the Lakers, with number 14, Mason Nicholson, and number 17, Reese Lantang, waiting in the wings. As we mentioned, the boys are 4-0 so far in the early going of this season. They have lots of games ahead of them. This game, as we mentioned, is the first half of an exhibition home-and-home set. They host Woodstock tonight, and they travel to Woodstock on Thursday. That game's set to start at 5:30. Next week, the boys have 2 games against Nakawic High School. They host Nakawic on Tuesday, April 13th. That's the first part of a doubleheader, with the girls also facing off against Oromocto High School at 6:55. So Tuesday, 1 week from today. Mark your calendars, volleyball fans. Here we go, back in action. Alexander Robichaud, that serve misfires. Woodstock trails by 5 here in the early going. So Ben Chessie setting that up for Archer Smith. There's Drew Halfyard with the hit, sending it to the back row. Vincent Lemieux with the set. Oh, there's a hit by Braden Sheen, number 14. Adam Barrio sends it over for the green gold. Drew Halfyard over to Adam Barrio. Drew Halfyard again to send it over. Good rally back and forth, but we're going to get a pause now, and that's a double touch on the Woodstock side. Boys will take that. Brings us to a score of 9-4. Sorry, 9-3. Check that in this first set. Adam Barrio, big jump serve. Nice score there. I believe that's an ace. Lakers up 10-3. Here comes Barrio. All right, not sure what that call is. The referee with both hands, palms facing towards him, bent at the elbows. If anyone wants to enlighten us, that would be much appreciated. But for now, we'll just take the points. Lakers lead now by a score of 12-3. Change of personnel on the Woodstock side. Here comes Adam Barrio with the serve again. Oh, number 15, Josh Lewis, just can't handle that. On the Woodstock side, we're going to score again. Lakers starting to pull away now. They lead by a score of 13-3. So 10-point lead here in the early going. That's out of bounds. Okay, it appears that the 2 hands, palms up, is the sign for out of bounds. Here comes the serve from Woodstock. There's Logan Fraser-Cole fielding that. Ooh, Ben Chessie with a big hit, but unfortunately that's going to go a touch too far. Woodstock takes the point. They're down by 8. Serve, Ben Chessie again, over to Archer Smith. Back to Chessie for a big hit. Puts that right where he wants it. Harvey regains the serve. They lead now by 9 points. Score of 14-5 in this first exhibition set. Here's Drew Halfyard with the serve. All right, big play by Hunter Harding to keep that alive. Or sorry, check that. Isaac McLaughlin on the Woodstock side. Oh, big net front defense from Ben Chessie, but unfortunately, that one is able to sneak by. Woodstock will take that point. They're down by 8 points. 6 serving 14. It's Alexander Robichaud fielding that. But that's going to go wide. Woodstock scratching and clawing here. They're not giving up. 7-14. Here comes the serve. And that serve won't go. Lakers take back some momentum. Score is currently 15-7. There's a serve by number 4, Archer Smith. Archer Smith again fielding. Alexander Robichaud with the set. Big hit by Ben Chessie. Keeps his head on a swivel. That was some good heads-up play at the net front. Unfortunately, not enough to salvage the point. So Woodstock will take that. They trail now by 7. Score is 15-8 in favor of the Lakers. There's Adam Barrio fielding that. Logan Fraser-Cole with a nice, easy tap over. It's going way far. Adam Barrio to Robichaud. Big hit by Chessie. Woodstock keeps it alive, though. Here it comes over. Here's Halfyard. Archer Smith with the set. We've got a double touch on the Lakers side, though. After that strong rally by both sides, Woodstock will take that. They've closed the gap now. Still a ways to go. They trail by 6. There's Halfyard to Smith. Big hit over by Logan Fraser-Cole. Lakers up 16-9. So we come back around to Ben Chessie for his second set of serves. Sends that directly over. Chessie to Smith. Tap over by Fraser-Cole. Oh, big hit in the back, but Drew Halfyard tries to keep that alive. Just goes a bit too far, though. Woodstock hits double digits now. So they trail 10-16. Here comes the serve. Oh, Chessie, big run by Logan Fraser-Cole to keep that alive. Archer Smith sending it over. As the boys reset, bit of a miscommunication on the Woodstock side. It's a combination of luck and hard work there to come away with that point for the Lakers. But they'll take it. Here's Logan Fraser-Cole. That directly back, but that's out of bounds. Lakers score again. Got a substitution here on the Woodstock side as number 8, Hunter Harding, comes in to play a bit of net front defense. There's Fraser-Cole. Oh, Woodstock manages to salvage that, though. Some great play. There's Smith to Robichaud. Adam Barrio sends it over, but we have a double touch. Woodstock takes that. Here's Andrew Watson with the serve for Woodstock. A bit of miscommunication for the Lakers now. There's Fraser-Cole setting to Smith. Ben Chessie sends that towards the net. Just not quite high enough, though. Woodstock closed the gap to 5. They trail 13-18. Archer Smith with the set. Drew Halfyard's going to send that over. Oh, great net front defense by Adam Barrio. gets that to the setter and hits it right back. Oh, there's some good net front defense right back from Sam Farrell, wearing number 5. Now we got a double touch on the Woodstock side. Great back and forth from both squads there. Some solid defense as well. Here's Alexander Robichaud with that serve. Lakers lead 19-13 pending this point. Oh, big hit by Barrio. Well, that might have been half yard. Check that. Sometimes they high-five each other to remind me when I make a mistake. Either way, Lakers take that point. They're up by a score of 20-13 now. Don't want to take their foot off the gas too soon on this Woodstock team. There's Robichaud to Smith. Barrio sends it over. Oh, Barrio with the net front block, but keeps it alive. Logan Fraser-Cole will send that back as the boys reset. Got a whistle, double touch on the Woodstock side. Lakers looking at the end game now. It's a serve by Robichaud. He's on a bit of a roll. Shanks off the arms of Archer Smith there. Woodstock able to break the momentum. Number 8, Hunter Harding with the serve for Woodstock. As Archer Smith sends back to Drew Halfyard. That's just a touch out of bounds. We're going to score again. Close the gap. 15, serving 21. It's Hunter Harding with the serve. Robichaud over to Fraser-Cole. Adam Barrio with that pinballing hit. Woodstock tries to corral it, but they're just unable to. Lakers within 3 of closing this first set out. They lead by a score of 22-15. Here's Adam Barrio wearing number 12 for your Lakers. Oh, big desperation play by Woodstock. Keeps that alive. There's Archer Smith. Big hit from Ben Chessie. Lakers within 2 now. Comes the serve from Barrio. Oh, bit of a misfire. Woodstock's not quite done yet. They trail now by a score of 16-23. Big serve from Oliver Crossman, wearing number 10. That's just out of bounds. Woodstock will score again. Here comes Crossman with the serve. Adam Barrio lets that go. And it appears I may have miscounted. This does happen from time to time. I teach a lot of things, but I haven't taught math in quite a few years. Well, not really, just 2, but still. It appears I have miscounted. But either way, the Lakers are going to take that first set by a score of 25-17. We'll confirm that and be right back with the second of this exhibition set. Harvey High School senior boys against the Woodstock senior boys team. Isaiah, can I double check the score? 17. Awesome, thanks. All right, we're back, and that final score was indeed 25-17 for the Harvey Lakers. So they remain on their way to another winning matchup, but we'll see as the boys can probably fit in about 4 or 5 sets here in this exhibition game. So we'll see how that turns out as the evening winds on. Lots more volleyball coming at you, though, over the next few weeks. In terms of home games, it will be streamed here on the Lakers YouTube. You can look forward to the girls hosting Nakawik, the senior girls, that is, on Friday, April 9th. That game set to start at 4:55. Tuesday, April 13th, we've got a big doubleheader with the boys hosting Nakawik for an exhibition matchup at 4:55, and the girls taking on the Oromocto High School Blues for their only home league game of the season. That game slated to start at 6:55. That's one of our few late starts of the season. Tuesday, April 20th, the boys will host Heartland for an exhibition game. That game at 4:55 as well. Thursday, April 22nd, the girls play host to the Woodstock squad. That game also at 4:55. Tuesday, April 27th, the boys will host Carlton North for another league game, that league being the other late start of the season, set to start at 6:55. And finally, on Tuesday, May 4th, the boys close out their season against this same Woodstock team. That game slated to start at 4:55. Also, once you're done this game, don't go anywhere because at 6:45, we've got the middle school boys coming at you. They are hosting the Central New Brunswick Academy middle school team. Team has traveled from Doketown to play a match tonight. So that game at 6:45, and that will be streamed on this channel as well. So Lakers volleyball fans, don't go anywhere. We got lots of action coming at you. Girls, of course, are traveling to Nackwick. It's their first league game of the season as they take on the Nackwick squad in a late game. That game's set to start at 7:30. All right, here are the boys taking the court for their second of these exhibition sets. In the far back corner, we've got number 16, Drew Halfyard. Back middle, number 17, Reese Lantang. Number 12, Adam Barrio, has just moved up to talk to the center. Then at the close to the net, closest to the bottom of your screen, number 11, Alexander Robichaud. Number 10, Logan Fraser Cole, conferring with Barrio there. And finally, number 5, Ben Chessie, closest to the referee. All right, boys have the first serve here. Here comes Drew Halfyard with this second exhibition set. All right, that return goes out of bounds. Lakers are going to score first again. They're up 1-0. Here's Halfyard. We got a double touch. Lakers score again. Here comes Halfyard, one of the 2 grade 12s on this team. As we mentioned, a bit of a younger squad. That's just out of bounds. Lakers up 3-0. Halfyard with the serve. Looks like that was just out of bounds as well. Woodstock diving to get it, but they didn't need to. Here's Hunter Harding with the serve. All right, he's going to score nicely there. I believe that's an ace. First for the Woodstock squad this evening. Big hit back from number 9, Evan Finlater on the Woodstock squad. But that's going to go out of bounds. Here's Ben Chessie, number 5. Just a little too strong on that one. That ball goes out of bounds. Lakers up 5-1. Here's a serve from Ben Chessie. And that's going to be another ace for the Lakers. Nicely done. Here's Chessie with his third serve. That one a little too strong. That goes out of bounds. Woodstock takes back the serve. A lot of communication here. As Chessie plays it from his knees. Over to Halfyard to Barrio. Sends it over. His boys reset. We got a whistle, though. Boys will score there. That's a double touch from the Woodstock side. Here's Logan Fraser Cole with the serve. It's fielded by Harding. Here's Barrio with the set to Halfyard. Reese Lantang with his hit, getting his first touch of the evening. Barrio playing some net front defense. Goes over to Chessie. And Barrio with the big hit. Lakers are going to score here, so they're up by 5 in the early going. 7-2 in this second exhibition set. A bit of miscommunication there on the Woodstock side. Set up in the back, but no one to hit it in the front. Looks like a kick there to try to save it. Just not enough, though. There's Fraser Cole with the serve. Chessie's going to field that. There's Barrio knocking it over. There's Chessie again to half yard for the set. Big hit from Reese Lantang, and that's going to score. Lakers opening up an 8-point lead in the early going. They lead this second set by a score of 10-2. Here's a serve from Logan Fraser Cole. Oh, that goes directly back. Reese Lantang sneaks it over the net. Fraser Cole with the set to Robichaud in the center. Adam Barrio with a big smash. Sends that directly down where he wants it. Lakers lead now 11-2. Oh, great serve from Fraser Cole. They're up 12-2. As the Woodstock coach calls a timeout. Lakers have a lot to be celebrating in the early going, but this set is not done yet. They're up by 12-2 in the second exhibition set. For those just joining us, Lakers did take the first by a score of 25-17. Lakers were leading by 10, up to 10 points in that first set, but they did allow Woodstock to fight back. So let's see if they can kind of keep their foot on the gas as they return to take the court. Boys have a busy schedule coming at you. As we mentioned, this game is the first of a home-and-home set. They travel to Woodstock on Thursday, April 8th. Tuesday, April 13th, they host Nakawik here for the first half of the only home doubleheader of the season. Then on Thursday, April 15th, they travel to Nakawik for an exhibition game. Tuesday, April 20th, they will host Heartland for an exhibition game. On Thursday, April 22nd, they travel to Heartland for their league game, second league game of the season. But for now, this is exhibition. As Logan Fraser Cole gets ready for the serve. There it is. Woodstock sends it over. Oh, big play to save that by Fraser Cole. Sprinting along the back lines there. Nice one-arm save to keep that alive and ultimately score for the Lakers. They're up by 11 now. They send it over. There's half yard. Sends it to the middle to Barrio. Fraser Cole with the hit. Lakers going to let that go. Their judgment is correct as that goes out of bounds. They're up 14-2 in the early going. A bit of a misfire from Fraser Cole. So serve turns over. Comes Woodstock. Down by 11 in the early going. Ben Chessie fields that over to Drew Halfyard. Adam Barrio sends it over gently. The great diving play by Vincent Lemieux to keep that alive from the Woodstock side. It's Barrio with the hit, but it's going to be some great net front defense from Andrew Watson on the Woodstock side. They're happy to take that point, close the gap to 10. Barrio fielding that over to half yard. Oh, there, a little one-arm dive. Unfortunately, that's going to go out of bounds. Woodstock will score. It's a serve, half yard. Oh, bit of misdirection there, sending it over to Robichaud for a little tip over. Here's half yard to Chessie. Reese Lantang sends it over. Oh, big net front block by Barrio. Just not enough, though. That ball not quite bouncing where he wants it to. Comes Woodstock. They've closed the gap to 8. They trail 6-14 pending this point. Barrio sends it over. There's Reese Lantang sending it back. Logan Fraser Cole in the back row to Drew Halfyard. Adam Barrio with a misleading hit there. Oh, I think that went under the net there. Ref pointing directly at the net and awarding the point to the Lakers. Here's Alexander Robichaud. His first serve of this second set. Oh, Ben Chessie fielding that over the half yard. Adam Barrio knocks it over. Lakers are going to score here. They've regained that 10-point lead. They lead now 16-6 in this second set. Got a change of personnel on the Woodstock side. Here comes Robichaud. It's a big hit from Andrew Watson, wearing number 4 in the black and white. Unfortunately, that's for them. That's going to go out of bounds. Lakers take that point. They're up 17-6 now. Here's the serve from Robichaud. One of 5 grade 10 students dressed for tonight's matchup. This really does portend well for the future. Reese Lantang's going to hit that. A bit of contact at the net there, but that's okay. Lakers come out ahead. They're up now 18-6. They've tripled up this Woodstock squad. Oh, there's a big hit. That gets some energy going on the Woodstock side of the court. That big hit from number 4, Andrew Watson. Woodstock going to see if they can build off some of this momentum now. Number 14, Braden Sheen with the serve. There's Logan Fraser-Cole fielding that over to Drew Halfyard and Adam Barrio. Oh, that won't go. Good net front presence yet again. Andrew Watson making that point possible. Crossman with the serve directly to Logan Fraser-Cole. There's Drew Halfyard over to Adam Barrio, sends it over as the boys reset. Oh, Ben Chessie with the diving play to keep that alive. Oh, just not enough, though. Looks like the ref is calling a lift there. Woodstock's going to score. Sorry, Braden Sheen. Check that. Number 14, Braden Sheen on the Woodstock side with that serve. There's Reese Lantang, sends it over. Oh, big hit from Hunter Harding, but Logan Fraser-Cole manages to keep that alive. Great back and forth there. But the Lakers still up by 10. Woodstock not quite able to build on any of this momentum. Adam Barrio with a bit of a misfired serve. Here comes Vincent Lemieux for the Woodstock side, wearing number 7. That serve just a touch out of bounds. Lakers will take that. They're up now by a score of 20-10. Here's Lantang with the serve, sending that over. Number 6, Isaac McLaughlin, sneaking that over. 11 serving 20. Misfired serve there. Drew Halfyard gets the ball with his squad, looking at a 10-point lead. They're up 21-11, trying to close out this second set. It's like an exhibition set, I should add. There's Halfyard over to Robichaud. Big hit by Chessie. Oh, that's fielded by McLaughlin, though. Oh, Adam Barrio keeping it alive. Reese Lantang punching it back over. Great desperation plays by both sides. Oh, big hit, but that goes way too far. Lakers will score that point after a heated rally. Here comes Halfyard. Oh, that just sneaks over. Big diving play from number 14, Braden Sheen. That's just not enough, though. Lakers up 23-11. Sorry. Nope. They're going to take that yet again. I must have missed a point somewhere. We'll check that final score, but I believe that was 25-11. Lakers taking a strong lead and not looking back. They've certainly lived up to the hype as an undefeated squad so far this afternoon. Great play from your Lakers squad. Yet again, we'll run through the jersey numbers for you so you know who you're looking at running around on that court down there. Number 4, Archer Smith. Number 5, Ben Chessie. Number 10, Logan Fraser Cole. Number 11, Alexander Robeshow. Number 12, Adam Barrio. Number 14, Mason Nicholson. Number 16, Drew Halfyard. And number 17, Reese Lanteng are your Lakers dressed for tonight. Big thanks, of course, to everyone who has made this possible. We wouldn't be here without the officials, of course. We didn't catch their names this time, unfortunately. But, of course, they put in hours and hours of service, both on and off the court. So a big thanks to them for helping grow the game and allow this to happen. Also, big thanks to the coaches from both sides. We'll see if we can get you the Lakers coaches' names in a little bit. I'm afraid I didn't do my homework there, but we'll have that for you before the end of the matchup. Isaiah Caldwell and Alice McDonald doing the stats down there also deserve a shout out, as well as the incomparable Mr. Don Fletcher, athletic director here at Harvey High, who has made this whole thing possible. Isaiah, 25-11? Okay. Awesome, thanks. All right, that was 25-11. It appears I'm missing Laker points every now and then, but fortunately not too many. Here we go as the boys take the court for their third exhibition set. We'll run you through who's starting where. Wearing number 4 in the, I believe it's the top right corner of your screen. I think you've got an inverted look from what I see. But either way, in the back, wearing number 4, Archer Smith. Number 14, Mason Nicholson. Number 12, Adam Barrio, with his back to us, closest to the net. Number 16, Drew Halfyard. Number 10, Logan Fraser Cole in the center. And number 5, Ben Chessie. Big net front presence. Here we go. Woodstock set to serve in the first serve of this third exhibition set. Lakers took the first two by scores of 25-17 and 25-11, respectively. Oh, good rally here to start this third set. That's Oliver Crossman saving that. Archer Smith with the set. Big hit by Ben Chessie. Goes a little bit too far. Woodstock scores first for the first time this evening. We'll see if they can build off of some of this momentum. There's Isaac McLaughlin wearing number 6 for the black and white with the serve for Woodstock. Logan Fraser Cole sends it over. There's Ben Chessie keeping it alive. Archer Smith setting it back to Chessie. Sends it over. And the Lakers cash in there. All tied up at 1 in the early going of this third set. Here's Chessie back to serve, wearing number 5 for your green and gold. Oh, a bit of a misleading play there as Oliver Crossman sends that directly over. Woodstock's going to score. Crossman steps back to serve. They lead 2-1. This is their first lead of the afternoon. Mason Nicholson fielding that, sends it directly over. Adam Barrio receiving. He's going to hit it back over as well. There's Barrio over to Archer Smith. Oh, Ben Chessie with that. All right, that was number 5, Sam Farrell, tipping that over. Woodstock has a 2-point lead now. There's Chessie keeping that alive. Archer Smith to the center. Drew Halfyard's going to knock that directly over. Oh, Oliver Crossman keeping that alive. Oh, there's Sam Farrell, sends it over right at the back line, but that's going to be in. Woodstock up by 3 now. They turn the tables here on this Lakers squad, who was feeling pretty confident after 2 solid wins. Let's see if they can gain back some of that momentum. Mason Nicholson knocking it back over. There's Hunter Harding with the hit. Barrio's going to send it right back, though. There we go. He snipes that in the back row. Cuts the lead to 2. As Logan Fraser Cole, wearing number 10 for your green and gold, steps back to serve. Here he comes. Crossman sent that over. Oh, Half yard with a strong net front defense. He's not going to let that sneak through. Lakers cash in. They trail by 1 now. Here's 3 serving 4 in the early going of this third exhibition set. Oh, Barrio with the strong defense as well. All tied up at 4. Logan Fraser-Cole with the serve. Oh, Woodstock just can't handle that. Lakers take the lead now. Fraser-Cole with the hit. Well, looks like we got a double touch. One of quite a few this evening for both squads. All right, there's Archer Smith sending it over to half yard. Barrio sends it over. There's Ben Chessie to Archer Smith. As we mentioned, yet another double touch. Both teams with a bit of discipline issues so far this evening. There's Sam Farrell, number 5, with the serve. Another double touch. Woodstock's tied things up now. We're knotted at 6 apiece in the early going of this third set. There's Fraser-Cole over to Smith. Oh. Good discipline there by Adam Barrio as the Woodstock player hits the net. And the Lakers pull ahead by 1. Drew Halfyard jogs back to serve. All right, bit of readjustment on the Woodstock side. Should have paid more attention there. Might have learned something. Crossman sent it back. Mason Nicholson will save that at the line. Adam Barrio tries to send that over, but Evan Finlater with some strong net front defense there is going to take that point for the Lakers. Here's Hunter Harding with the serve for Woodstock. Oh, Ben Chessie keeping that alive. Logan Fraser-Cole sending it back as the boys reset. There's Fraser-Cole from the back row. Archer Smith setting it up. Mason Nicholson sends it over. Another double touch. Lakers pull ahead again. This third set, much tighter than the previous 2. Neither team able to pull away by more than a couple points before the other catches up. Here's Adam Barrio. Lakers with the upper hand for now. They're up by a score of 8-7. This third set, Lakers having taken the first 2 by scores of 25-17 and 25-11, respectively. Okay, Woodstock figuring out their net front personnel. Here's a serve from Barrio. Oh, Ben Chessie knocks that back, but Woodstock able to keep that alive with a heads-up play. They send the return out of bounds, though. Lakers take the point. They're up now a score of 9-7. Here's Barrio with the serve. There's Logan Fraser-Cole. Ooh, big hit from Woodstock. Number 9, Evan Finlater. He's going to send that out of bounds, though. Lakers take the point. They're up by 3. This is the biggest lead by any side in this third set. Been a close one in the early going. Lakers starting to pull away now, though. They lead by 4. Here comes Barrio. Oh, big diving play by Harding from the back row, keeping that alive. Ben Chessie knocks it over, but might have been a touch of the net there. Woodstock takes the point and the serve. They trail now by 3. 8 serving 11. That serve just not high enough. Mason Nicholson stepping back to serve, wearing number 14 for the green and gold. There it goes. Oh, big play up front by Ben Chessie. Oh, yet another one. That's 2 blocks in a row. Oh, looks like Woodstock's going to score, though. I'm sorry, I missed the call there. Not that I would have recognized it, but we will adjust the scoring accordingly. Strong effort by Chess to keep that alive. Just not able to, though. Woodstock is pulled back, though, and if my calculations are correct, they should trail by 2. 10 serving 12. Chessie with the hit. There's half yard. Over to Archer Smith. Ben Chessie knocking it back over. All right, this one's going to count. 13-10 in favor of the Lakers. So number 4, Archer Smith steps back for the serve. Adam Barrio knocking over. Oh, looks like the Lakers side came over the net there. Woodstock will take that point. They trail by 2. It's number 10, Oliver Crossman, steps back for the serve. There's Archer Smith sending it over to Ben Chessie. Number 5, Sam Farrell, with the great net front defense there. That'll pull Woodstock to within 1. Here comes Crossman. Oh, that serve just not high enough, though. Lakers keep a bit of space between them. They're up a score 14-12. Ben Chessie serves. There's a big hit by Josh Lewis, number 15, but Adam Barrios can send that over. Oh, diving plays from the Woodstock side. That third hit just not enough to get it over, though. Great grit here from the Woodstock side, because they're playing a much closer, much tighter set. They do trail by 3. Check that, make that 4. It's Woodstock Lakers score again, putting them up by a score of 16-12. Here's Ben Chessie with the serve. That serve out of bounds. Woodstock will take that as number 5, Sam Farrell, steps back to serve. Ben Chessie over to Logan Fraser-Cole. Oh, there's a big hit right in the back. Looks like that was number 4, Andrew Watson, for the Woodstock side. Oh, check that. Looks like the Lakers have the ball, so I guess that was inbounds. Logan Fraser-Cole with that serve. Ben Chessie sends that just a little bit too high. Woodstock takes that point after all. All right, we got a few misfires here, but I believe the score is 17-14 in favor of Harvey. Still anyone's game at the midpoint of this set. All right, Archer Smith saving that. Adam Barrio sending it over. Crossman setting it up. Drew half yard. Sets it for Adam Barrio there. Hunter Harding saving it. There's Logan Fraser-Cole from the back row over to Archer Smith. Big set for Adam Barrio, but no, Hunter Harding's going to keep that alive. Send it back as well. Logan Fraser-Cole over to half yard. Barrio sent it directly over, but Harding's still waiting for it. Oh, big net front play by Mason Nicholson. But no support. Able to get there in time after that great back and forth rally. Woodstock's going to take that. They trail by 2 now. Here's Ben Chessy fielding that. Archer Smith setting it up for Adam Barrio, but that hit will not go, in addition to apparently a double hit. Woodstock is now pulled to within 1. There's Adam Barrio. Over to Archer Smith. Adam Barrio sends it over. That's out of bounds, though. Lakers regain their 2-point lead. But this set much more contested than the other two. Both won by the Lakers by scores of 25-17 and 25-11, respectively. This much tighter. Oh, Lakers fumble around, but just can't save that. Woodstock is pulled to within 1 now. They trail 17-18. Hunter Harding with the serve. That's Logan Fraser-Cole fielding over to Archer Smith with the set. Ben Chessy sends that over. Oh, it's like a ref making a T with his hands and then shooting off the top hand towards the net. Something tipped something. Lakers score either way. There's Adam Barrio with the serve. Ben Chessy sends it back. Lakers cash in there. With those quick 2 points, they've pulled ahead now by 3. They lead 20-17 in the late going of this third exhibition set. Oh, Logan Fraser-Cole with the dive. Mason Nicholson over to Ben Chessy, but that's 4 touches for the green and gold. Woodstock's going to score here. They look to tighten things up. Number 4, Andrew Watson with the serve. There's Ben Chessy hitting it over. Directly back to Watson, though. There's Crossman setting up. And number 6, Isaac McLaughlin sends over. Oh, big hit by Ben Chessy. But that's denied by number 5, Sam Farrell. He's a few big net front blocks, as well as Chessy this game. Great defense from both squads. Woodstock trails by 1 now. There's Logan Fraser-Cole over to Archer Smith, who sends it over. Here's Crossman with the set. Farrell sending it to the back. True half yard, Archer Smith. Ben Chessy knocking it in, and they're going to score. Lakers regain the 2-point lead. They're going to want to close this out quickly. This Woodstock team showing signs of life. Here's Mason Nicholson with the serve. Oh, I believe that was a net touch. As the point's going to go over to Woodstock. Big energy from both benches. Just a much tighter set than we've played thus far this evening. Archer Smith steps out of bounds to save that, but we have a double touch. Woodstock has tied the game up. We're all knotted at 21. There's Isaac McLaughlin with the serve. Ben Chessy sends it over. Just a slight miscalculation there by Woodstock. Chessy's going to score. Here's Archer Smith wearing number 4 for the green and gold. 22 serving 21 in the late going. Oh, Ben Chessy with a big net front block. Woodstock keeps it alive, though. There's Barrio over to Archer Smith. Logan Fraser-Cole sends it over. Oh, Ben Chessy with a big block up front. Lakers going to cash in. All right, 23 serving 21. Oh, that serves a misfire, though. Here comes Oliver Crossman serving for the Woodstock squad. They trail by 1 in the late going. There's Adam Barrio over to Archer Smith. That's going over directly. Oh, big hit by Sam Farrell. Sees a gap and shoots right to it. We're all knotted up at 23 now. Here comes Crossman. Oh, that serve out of bounds. Which I believe puts this at game point. Ben Chessy with the fate of the game in his hands. He serves it over. There's Crossman to Josh Lewis to send it over. The set from Smith to Adam Barrio. Barrio is going to send that back. Oh, Hunter Harding keeping that alive. Barrio with the hit. Archer Smith sending it over to Drew Halfyard. Comes the hit from the Woodstock squad. They're going to score. That keeps things alive. Looks like we're all knotted at 24 apiece, which I believe means teams need to win by 2. Might be going to 26 or 27. Oh! It's an attempted save from the Woodstock side. But that's going to go out of bounds. So here we are, Logan Fraser-Cole with a chance to end this for the Lakers. Makes the serve. Sends it over. Oh, Archer Smith with the diving play. Can't corral it, though. We're all knotted up at 25, which means we're going to keep going. It's a great showing from both squads. Ben Chessie sending that back inward. Adam Barry over to Drew Halfyard. Sends it over for the Lakers. Oh, that's a big hit from number 4, Andrew Watson. And now it's advantage Woodstock as they lead 26-25. And the serve from number 15, Josh Lewis, could end it for the Woodstock squad. Here's Archer Smith with the set. Mason Nicholson's going to send that over. That's out of bounds, though. And with that, Woodstock has won their first exhibition set of the night. They took that in extra points. Great back and forth matchup. Both teams leading at 1 point, but always fighting back to regain it. That final score, Lakers 25, Woodstock 27. $27-25? Awesome. All right, so as we mentioned, that third set going to the Woodstock squad with a score of 27-25. Harvey Lakers have taken the first two by scores of 25-17 and 25-11 respectively. But we'll see if this fourth set is a lot more contested like that previous one. We'll run through your rosters yet again for the visiting Woodstock squad. Number 4, Andrew Watson. Number 5, Sam Farrell. Number 6, Isaac McLaughlin. Number 7, Vincent Lemieux. Number 8, Hunter Harding. Number 9, Evan Finlater. Number 10, Oliver Crossman. Number 14, Braden Sheen. And number 15, Josh Lewis. Suiting up in the green and gold, we've got number 4, Archer Smith. Number 5, Ben Chessie. Number 10, Logan Fraser-Cole. Number 11, Alexander Robichaud. Number 12, Adam Barrio. Number 14, Mason Nicholson. Number 16, Drew Halfyard. And number 17, Reese Lentaigne. Both teams with a bit of a shorter bench this evening. The Woodstock squad dressing 9 and the Lakers dressing 8. So lots of court time for these boys as they get ready for the fourth exhibition set. As we mentioned, don't go anywhere, Laker or volleyball fans, because after this game, we've got the middle school boys here hosting the Central New Brunswick Academy middle school squad. That game's slated to go off at 6:45, and that game will be streamed live here. So again, don't go anywhere. Good luck to the senior girls as they travel for their first league action of the season. They are facing off against Nakawick. That game starting at 7:30. We look forward to updating you as to the results of that game once the girls come back home and play their home game this week. That is a rare Friday matchup as they host Nakawick for the back half of that home and home. Here's the ball. Drew Halfyard stepping back to serve. Back with him is Reese Lentaigne and Adam Barrio. Up in the net front, we've got Logan Fraser-Cole, Alexander Robichaud, and Ben Chessie. Lakers draw first blood as the Woodstock rally goes out of bounds. Here's Drew half yard again. 1 serving 0. It's a low screaming serve. Vincent Lemieux keeping that alive. Oliver Crossman tries to send over. That won't clear the net, though. Lakers score again. His half yard steps back. Lakers up 2-0. That serve's going to misfire at the net. And Vincent Lemieux steps back to serve for Woodstock. They're down 1-2 in the early going of this fourth set. Here's a serve by Lemieux. Here's Reese Lenten fielding that over to Ben Chessie. He's going to try to send that over. It's a double touch, though, and not quite far enough. So Woodstock will tie it up as Lemieux steps back to serve. There's Lenten over to Logan Fraser-Cole. Ben Chessie will send that over. Barrio to Fraser-Cole to Chessie. Sorry, check that. Half yard over to Fraser-Cole. Tips that over the net. Woodstock able to recover, though. Good heads-up play. There's Reese Lenten in the back row. Over to half yard with the set. Ooh, Fraser-Cole. Check that. Ben Chessie's going to try to send that over. But that's some great net front presence by numbers 4 and 14 on Woodstock. Andrew Watson and Braden Sheen teaming up. Oh. That serve will misfire from the Woodstock squad. We are all tied up at 3 now. Here's the serve from Ben Chessie. Here's Barrio over to half yard. Barrio's going to score. Lakers up 4-3. Here's Ben Chessie with the serve. That's going to skip over the top of the net and score. It's his second ace of the night. And please, if I am using that term incorrectly, feel free to correct me in the chat. My volleyball knowledge is limited at best. And we love to learn here at Harvey High. So do not hesitate to drop some knowledge. All right, here's Drew half yard with the set. Logan Fraser-Cole will send that over. Crossman sneaking that over for Woodstock. Half yard with the set for Fraser-Cole's hit. There's Adam Barrio over to half yard. Barrio looks to set that up, but just sneaks under the net there. Woodstock is pulled to within 1 now. They trail 4-5. As number 4, Andrew Watson, gets set to serve. Barrio knocks that over. Oh, there's Reese Lenten. Good heads-up play. Logan Fraser-Cole knocks that. Oh, nice dive from Braden Sheen. We've got a double touch on the Woodstock side, though. Lakers score after that extended rally. Here comes Fraser-Cole. Crossman knocking it over. Fraser-Cole with that running from the back row. Bit of motion, bit of misdirection. Lakers will capitalize. That's Adam Barrio sending it over for the score. Lakers have opened up a 3-point lead now. Oh, Ben Chessie dives to try to get that, but he just can't. Oliver Crossman will score for Woodstock. Woodstock trails by 2 now. They're down 5-7 in the early going of this fourth set. There's Braden Sheen with the serve. Drew Halfyard setting up Adam Barrio. Barrio's going to score there. Alexander Robichaud stepping back to serve. Oh, great net front presence from Barrio. That's a big block. Lakers are going to score again. Here's Robichaud with the serve. Serve just a touch low. And Woodstock trailing by 3 now. 6-9. Here's Oliver Crossman with the serve. There's Reese Lanten, sent it over. Drew Halfyard tips that over gently. That hit or something went out of bounds there because the Lakers are going to take that point. Here's Adam Barrio stepping back to serve. Lakers up by 4. They lead by a score of 10-6. There's Fraser Cole from the back. Over to Halfyard with the set. Ben Chessie with the big hit. Lakers set that up. Little textbook clinic right there. All right, we got a timeout called by the Woodstock side. Current score, Harvey High School Lakers 11, Woodstock 6. For those of you just joining us, this is the 4th exhibition set of the evening. The Lakers took the first 2 by scores of 25-17 and 25-11 respectively. That third set was a real nail biter back and forth. That went into extra points with Woodstock coming out on top with a final score of 27-25. Thanks once again to everyone who has made this evening possible. Big thanks, of course, to the officials and the coaches from both squads. Alice McDonald and Isaiah Caldwell are downstairs running the numbers and the stats. Big thanks to them. And, of course, big thanks to Mr. Don Fletcher, who, as the athletic director here at Harvey High, makes this all possible. Lakers take the court as Barrio steps back. Woodstock coach still conferring with her squad. She sends them out now. Here's Barrio. Oh, a bit of a misfire. Woodstock's going to get the serve now. Here's number 9, Evan Finlater, sending it over. It's Logan Fraser-Cole fielding. Drew Halfyard over to Ben Chessie. That's some net front presence by Andrew Watson, but he still can't quite redirect it where he wants it. Ben Chessie's hit is going to score. Lakers still up by 5. 12-7. Reese Lantang with another misfired serve. Lakers take that. They're down now 8-12. It's a serve from Woodstock. Oh, Halfyard over to Robichaud. Robichaud from the back row sends it over. Oh, there's Fraser Cole. Over to Halfyard. Fraser Cole again. Hits the back. Vincent Lemieux sends it over for Woodstock. There's Adam Barrio in the center. Drew Halfyard with the set. Ben Chessie with the hit. Oh, another tip over. Those net front defenders for the Woodstock squad, they're getting their hands on it, but Chessie's hits just have a bit too much power. They're not able to fully block them. Harvey up by 5 yet again. 13-8 with the serve from Halfyard. Oh, that's just going to sneak in bounds. Lakers take that point. They're up now 14-8 in this 4th exhibition set. Oh, big defense from number 5 and number 11, Ben Chessie and Alexander Robichaud for the Lakers. They'll make that count. Lakers 15, Woodstock 8. It's the serve from Halfyard. There's Adam Barrio over to Drew Halfyard in the middle. Logan Fraser-Cole will send it over. There's Barrio again fielding it. Halfyard with the set. Logan Fraser-Cole with the big hit, but that's number 4, Andrew Watson, denying the Lakers this time. Some great net front defense as Woodstock's going to score. (15-9) as Vincent Lemieux gets set to serve. There's Logan Fraser-Cole fielding that. He's going to send it back. There's Reese Lantang. Drew Halfyard. Logan Fraser-Cole with the hit. Oh, big dive from Lemieux, keeping that alive. Ben Chessie sends it over. Oh, there was a lift at some point from the Lakers side. So Woodstock's going to score there. They trail by 5 now. Scores 10, serving 15. Riesland 10 fielding that. Big hit from Barrio. Barrio keeping it alive. Half yard with the set. Logan Fraser Cole sends it over. There's Crossman setting up. Oh, there's Barrio again to half yard. Ben Chessie with a big hit. Oh, yet again, number 4. Andrew Watson denying Chessie at the net. Those two have gone back and forth all night. Watson coming ahead there, though. Here comes the serve from Lemieux. Oh, Robichaud fielding that. Len 10 trying to get his feet in as well, but unfortunately not able to corral it. Lakers have fought back, Woodstock, check that, has fought back. They trail by 3. Here's Lemieux with the serve. Adam Berry over to Logan Fraser Cole to Ben Chessie to send it over. Oh, half yard, tries to save it. It's a big hit from Braden Sheen. As the Woodstock side scores again. Here comes Lemieux. They've been on a bit of a roll so far. Changing up his position. Robichaud will field that. Over to half yard. Ben Chessie sending it over. Oh, Oliver Crossman with the set, but that's going to go out of bounds. Lakers are going to get a bit of the momentum back. Try not to let this Woodstock squad scratch and claw their way back in. Here, Ben Chessie sends it over. Oh, big hit. Riesland 10 saves that and the back. There's Drew Halfyard over to Logan Fraser Cole as the boys reset. Oh, that's going to sneak over. Fraser Cole, though. Good heads-up play. Barrio sends it over. Oh, big block from the front. That looks like Adam Barrio providing the defense for the Lakers. After that extended rally, Lakers come out on top. They're leading now by a score of 17-13 in this 4th set of the night. There's Chessie with the serve. Crossman sending it over. Barrio in the center. Half yard with the set. And Barrio sending it back. A bit of miscommunication on the Woodstock side. Lakers have regained their 5-point lead. Here's Ben Chessie. And Chessie again over to half yard. Barrio with the big hit. That goes in the back corner. No one's there. Great placement by Barrio. All right, Ben Chessie with the serve. There's Riesland 10 in the back row. It's going to go just a touch too high, though. Woodstock gets the ball back. They trail 14-19. Not insurmountable by any means, but they do have an uphill battle. Barrio knocks it over. Oh! Woodstock defenders just a little too close. Barrio able to place that right between the rows there. 20 serving 14. Oh, diving attempt by Lemieux. That's just not quite enough, though. Here's Fraser Cole with the serve. Lakers up 21-14. Oh, big hit. Adam Barrio trying to defend there. Just can't quite get it, though. I believe that was Evan Finlater, number 9 for the black and white. Here's Braden Sheen. Ben Chessie over to Drew Halfyard. Adam Barrio sends it over. Oh, Crossman tries to sneak one through, but just not quite high enough. All right, Lakers look to close this out. They're up 22-15. Don't want to let this Woodstock team off the ropes. There's Barrio over to Fraser Cole. That's a double touch from the Lakers squad by the looks of it. All right, here's Woodstock. They trail by 6, 16-22. Number 10, Oliver Crossman gets set to serve. Here's Halfyard. Oh, Fraser Cole keeps it alive in the back row. Barrio with a big hit. And that's going to land inbounds. As the Lakers look to close this out, they are 2 points away from their third victory of the night. Here's Adam Barrio, 23-16 your score in favor of the Lakers. Crossman keeping that alive. And Josh Lewis sends it over for the Woodstock squad. Ben Chessie knocks it over as the boys reset. There's Robichaud receiving that. Over to half yard the set. And Chessie the hit. Oh, that goes high. Woodstock scrambling now. They get that. There's check that. Adam Barry over to Drew half yard. Ben Chessie with the hit. Getting hands on it at the net front, but not quite enough is Woodstock. Oh, that goes back far. There's Logan Fraser Cole jogging back to make that save. Crossman to Lewis. Oh, that's going to go just out of bounds, though. Lakers now up 24-16. They look to close this out. Great back and forth rally there from both squads. Oh, there's Barrio with the big serve to close it out. That's going to do it. Lakers take that 25-16. Some great back and forth rallies from both squads there. As the boys get set now. Normally, I know the exhibition games, they've tried to sneak in a short 15-point set right at the end there. However, with the middle school game set to start at 6:45, I'm not sure if the teams will have time for that. Officials and athletic directors and coaches all conferring below to see if that happens. Either way, we've seen some great volleyball action tonight, and like we said, don't go anywhere because at 6:45, the Laker middle school boys are set to face off against the Central New Brunswick Academy middle school squad. So that team traveling down from Doketown. Lots more volleyball action coming at you in the coming weeks. The high school home games are as follows. On Friday, April 9th, the girls will play the second half of their home-and-home set against Nackwick High School. On Tuesday, April 13th, a big doubleheader here at Harvey High, with the boys facing off against Nackwick at 4:55, and the girls playing host to Oromocto for their first league home league game of the season. That game set to start at 6:55, following the boys' game against Nackwick. On Tuesday, April 20th, the boys will host Heartland at 4:55. On Thursday, April 22nd, the girls will host Woodstock, again at 4:55. Tuesday, April 27th, the boys host Carleton North for their home league game. That game, a late start at 6:55. And finally, on Tuesday, May 4th, boys will face off against this same Woodstock squad. That game at 4:55. All right, looks like we'll fit in one of those quick 15-point sets. Taking the court for the Lakers, we've got number 10, Logan Fraser Cole, number 12, Adam Barrio, number 14, Mason Nicholson, number 17, Reese Lantang, who has just received the ball, number 4, Archer Smith with the set, and number 11, Alex Robichaud with the last touch. Rounds out your Harvey High squad. Lakers have not made a single in-game substitution so far this afternoon. We'll see if that trend remains the same with the final set. There's Robichaud sending it over. Woodstock up 1-0. Harding tries to tip that over, but there's a double touch somewhere on the Woodstock side. Archer Smith steps back to serve, wearing number 4 for your green and gold. Crossman sends it over. Barrio's going to receive that. Smith with the set to Alexander Robichaud with the hit. Woodstock calls a timeout early there. Her squad only down by 1, but this is a short set. Only playing to 15 points for this 5th and final set. If you're wondering where the senior girls team is tonight, they are on their way to Nackwick for a late game, a 7:30 start. That game is their first of 3 league games this season. The boys, as we mentioned, will finish up this home-and-home set on Thursday, traveling to Woodstock for a 5:30 game. And the girls will finish up by hosting Nakawik this week, Friday, April 9th. That game set to start at 4:55. Lots more volleyball coming at you this week. All right, here's Smith with the serve. Lakers up 2-1 in this 15-point set. Hunter Harding sends that over. Archer Smith responds. But he might have slid under the net there. Woodstock's going to score this point. They've tied it up at 2. As number 6, Isaac McLaughlin, steps back to serve. Here's Adam Barrio receiving. Reese Lang Tang sends that over. Oh! Hunter Harding sneaking that through the lines. Woodstock's going to take the lead now. Woodstock up 3-2. There's Adam Barrio receiving. Archer Smith setting. Oh, big net front play from Andrew Watson. But the Lakers are going to take that point. Robichaud steps back to serve. We're tied up at 3. Oh, Barrio at the front of the net sends that back. There's Archer Smith. Over to Barrio. Smith sends it over. Oh, big hit to the back row. Shanks off Robichaud's elbows. And Woodstock is going to score there. They lead 4-3 now. There's Reese Lantang. Diving to make that save, but they're not going to do it. Woodstock up 5-3 in this shortened set. Adam Barrio receiving. Archer Smith with the set. Mason Nicholson sending over, but we got a double touch. Woodstock doubling up the Lakers with a 6-3 score. It's one of their biggest leads of the afternoon. There's Fraser Cole receiving. Adam Barrio with a big hit. Lakers are going to take that back. All right, your score is 4-6 now. Lakers down by 2 as Reese Lang Tang steps back to serve. Robichaud receiving that. Over to Archer Smith. Adam Barrio with a big hit. Directs that right between the lines. That's going to cut the Woodstock lead to 1. Here's Lenten with the serve. Hunter Harding making that save. Oliver Crossman sending it over. There's Alexander Robichaud. Over to Reese Lantang. Archer Smith will send it over, but that's going out of bounds. Woodstock lets that go. They're going to take that point and the 2-point lead. They're up 7-5 in this 5th and final set of the afternoon. There's Harding with the serve. Archer Smith over to Logan Fraser Cole, who sends that over. Oliver Crossman with the set for the Woodstock side. Archer Smith over to Fraser Cole, gentle tap over. Oh, big net front block from Adam Barrio, supported by Mason Nicholson there. Lakers pulled within 1. They trail 6-7. Here's a serve from Mason Nicholson. Oh, hit from the back from Harding there. Barrio with a big hit. Sees his gap and hits it. All knotted up now. 7 apiece. Here's Mason Nicholson stepping back to serve. There's Fraser Cole over to Archer Smith with the set. Logan Fraser Cole, big hit. Woodstock able to corral it, though. No, that's not going to go over in 3. Lakers leading now at the midpoint of this 3rd and final set. They're up by a score of 8-17. But a reminder, we're only playing to 15 here. Mason Nicholson with the serve. Sam Farrell's going to send that over. Oh, big play at the front of the net, but just not high enough. Lakers will take that point. They're up 9-7 now as the Woodstock squad makes some personnel changes. Here's Nicholson with another serve. Oh, Crossman sends that over, but that's going to go out of bounds. A bit more misdirection, but unfortunately not quite where he wanted to place it. Nicholson with another serve. Lakers up 10-7. There's Reese Lantang. Archer Smith setting that, and Mason Nicholson sending it over from the back row as the boys look to reset. Lakers are going to score there. It looks like we had a double touch. On a bit of a run now, the boys. There's Mason Nicholson with yet another serve. Oh, big hit from Woodstock to stop the bleeding. They're going to get the ball back now. They trail by 3. Score is 8-11. As Vincent Lemieux steps back to serve for Woodstock. They're going to need to go on a run here if they want to salvage this set. Oh, there's Fraser Cole. Smith spinning, trying to send it over, but just can't quite get it high enough. Lakers will take that. They trail by 2. Here's Lemieux. Logan Fraser Cole getting that. Archer Smith with the set. Fraser Cole again. Picking his space between the lines. That's nicely done to get the balls back in the Lakers' hands as Adam Barrio steps back to serve. Lakers want to close this out now. They lead by 3, and they need 3 more to close it. Nicholson over to Smith. Alexander Robichaud knocking it over. Vincent Lemieux there to set it, but a bit of miscommunication there from Woodstock. No one quite there to put it over. Harvey up 13-9 now in this 5th and final set of the evening. It's a jump serve from Barrio. All right, that goes out of bounds. And this could be it. Adam Barrio looking to make this the final serve of the night. Oh, there's a stylish way to end it with a strong serve. And that will do it for this shortened 5th and final set. Lakers will take that by a score of 15-9. Strong showing from the Lakers this evening. Although a very entertaining set played from both squads. Final scores of each of the sets tonight. Harvey taking the first by a score of 25-17. Taking the second as well by a score of 25-11. Real back and forth affair going into extra points for the third set. Woodstock coming out on top by a score of 27-25. But the Lakers took the final 2 as well by scores of 25-16 and 15-9 respectively. Yet again, your Lakers one last time this evening wearing number 4, Archer Smith, number 5, Ben Chessie, number 10, Logan Fraser Cole, number 11, Alexander Robichaud, number 12, Adam Barrio, number 14, Mason Nicholson, number 16, Drew Halfyard, and number 17, Reese Lantang. Thank you yet again to the officials, coaches from both squads, Alice McDonald and Isaiah Caldwell, who ran the stats down there. And, of course, a big thank you to Mr. Don Fletcher, the athletic director here at Harvey High. As we mentioned, don't go anywhere. We've got some middle school boys action coming at you at 6:45. So that game's set to start just as soon as we can sanitize everything and change up the nets, I believe. So stay tuned for that as the middle school boys look to host the Central New Brunswick Academy squad for what I believe is their first game of the season. Good luck to the senior girls as they travel tonight for their first league game of the season. They are traveling to Nakawik with that game set to start at 7:30. Lots more home games coming at you, but the one you need to know about is Friday, April 9th, with the girls coming home to finish off that home-and-home set. That game set to start at 4:55. Thanks again so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time here at the David McMullen Gymnasium, the home of the Lakers.